I've been watching tournaments the last 2 weeks, watching guys from the school compete, and one of the things that I noticed most of all is that there's confusion as far as what to do if you're not going to shoot for a takedown. So we're going to look at getting a good guard so we can attack from that position. This definitely isn't like a practical self-defense application. I guess if it's a giant person and you think a fight would get broken up pretty quick, being on the bottom and closed guard really close to somebody's fairly safe, but again, I wouldn't do this on purpose, so at least outside. So what we're going to do is I want to get 2 grips. I want to get a lapel and a sleeve, or the head and an elbow if it's no-gi. Okay? What I'm going to do from that point is I'm going to throw whatever side is clear. If I'm holding this sleeve with the elbow, this left side should be clear. I would throw that leg first. If I see that there's a space under his left arm there, I'm going to throw that leg first. Usually he'll try to catch it, and usually he'll be able to catch me. So I should be able to just kind of throw it, he'll just catch. Here. It's not like he's got to really do anything with his arms. My legs are holding me up, and he's just going to kind of squat a little bit. Here. And so if he kind of stands back up and gets straight, I should be able to go right back to this position. So we should be able to kind of drill it. It shouldn't feel like he's holding up a ton of weight. If his back is messed up, don't do it. But other than that, everybody should be pretty safe to do this. So they should be able to do kind of like a drill where they're pulling this guard here and then back up. He stands up, and I go here. And back up, here. And so it should be one of those things where they can do like 3 and switch. If it feels fine at 3 for him, do 5 and switch. And then we're gonna look at the open guard pull. I want very similar grips. So I wanna be moving, I wanna get a lapel and a cuff here. Same thing, my foot is gonna go into the hip of the side that I'm clearing the hip off of. So I'm pulling this arm away from his hip, my left foot will go into the hip here. Don't do this, he's just gonna knock that foot off with his left hand, and that's when you see a lot of people like pulling an open guard, it gets them passed immediately. So I'm gonna be sitting here, foot goes into the hip here. Sometimes it's like hang on your partner's lapel. I've got long enough arms that I usually fall kind of hard. If you're smaller than your partner and they're taller, it'll be nice and easy and smooth. I want to look at pulling. So I've got the lapel and the sleeve. I'm going to go right to the ankle here. I'm going to go right behind the knee here. I'm going to tip them back and get up with this open guard. This should be bread and butter sweeps from the feet. So you should be able to pull that and get that sweep from the feet. It should be a big part of your game. That's it for the stand-up. Pulling closed guard, pulling open guard for the sickle sweep.